Hey guys, today I got in the mail the Back to the Future Marty McFly figure from Hot Toys. Now if you notice, it's a Sideshow exclusive, so I think the Sideshow exclusive has a couple of props. First of all, it's got the Out of Time DeLorean, it says Marty McFly on the bottom, a couple little tidbits on the back. Now, this figure has an accompanying DeLorean that I was tempted to get until I saw the price tag, which is about, I think it's over $600. So I'm not going to be getting that DeLorean, even though it probably is really cool, because for that price I could get 2 or 3 more Hot Toys figures. So it's not quite cost effective for me. Anyway, so we've got Marty McFly in all his 12-inch glory. He's got his backpack, his guitar, his camcorder, his headset, and various hand poses. Let's open this up. Now, as with most Hot Toys figures, the sculpting on the head is really awesome. It's funny that they kind of picked a bit of a surprised look for him. It's sort of like that look he has when he initially sees the DeLorean as it comes out of the truck that Doc drives it out of. It's a little weird that they picked a surprised look. I mean, I guess for posing purposes, it might be more fun than just a standard look. But that does probably restrict the sorts of poses you're going for, because they're all going to be like a what kind of expression. But other than that, it's really well done. It's got a very nice likeness to Michael J. Fox. Not too much to say other than that. So he's got, this is all fabric, which is pretty nice. He has his life preserver vest. Remember, the dork thinks he's gonna drown. Got his kind of standard hands. He's got a bit of a denim jean jacket kind of thing going on here. His shoes. Now I can't remember if his shoes were Nikes or Reeboks. Man, I'm such a bad Back to the Future fan apparently. But obviously they wouldn't have those symbols here. Maybe they were Reeboks now that I think about it. I'm not sure. But it's funny that he even has little socks under his pant leg there. So I'd give his main figure a big thumbs up. Very nice job, Hot Toys. Now let's check out his props. Okay, so you got a standard backpack, which is really puffy. I wonder if the zippers actually work on this thing. Oh my god. Okay, so the zipper actually works. I'm not going to mess with it because it might be very difficult to zip it back up, but that's pretty funny that that works. Inside is just stuffing, obviously, so even though the zipper works, they probably don't intend for you to actually put stuff in his backpack. But then again, I could be mistaken. Got his guitar. Looks like it also comes with a guitar strap. This is just plastic. It's got little movable parts. That's cute. It's got little strings that you probably want to be careful of not to snap. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Now you can't forget his little camcorder. This thing's quite special in Back to the Future 1. I will probably do the pose with him looking surprised holding this, because that's maybe one of my favorite poses from the movie. Okay, now we have a couple things here. We have the Save the Clock Tower newspaper, very, very famous. What looks to be his Walkman, Sony Walkman, with a tiny watch. Can't even get that close on that watch, but you can see it. I'll open it up and you'll see it. Wow. Okay, so this is a very small newspaper, but it's, or a flyer rather, but it's still very readable, at least to a certain point. Oh, his phone number from his girlfriend. Very accurate. An extremely tiny watch here. Oops, upside down. It almost gives him away when he's trying to make a phone call in the phone booth in 1955. And then, of course, got his Walkman. Now, if you get one of these, you might want to be careful. This string feels, or this cord feels really delicate. It almost feels slightly like wire because it's slightly bendable. If you notice, like it keeps its shape pretty well. So I guess that'll be good for posing, but just be very careful with it if you get this. It also comes with his skateboard. Now, no, it's not the hoverboard because this is the Back to the Future 1 Marty McFly. But it is a nice little addition. You could try to pose him on there. I don't know if it'll stay. He may fall off. But it's got little rollable wheels. Very nice. Last but not least, come with extra extra wrists rather, if you need them, and a pretty nice selection of hands for posing. You got a kind of closed hand here. I'm assuming this is for the camcorder to hold it. Got a bit of an open palm. We got some more kind of cupped hands. Big hand open. Another closed. Oops, dropped that. Another closed fist, and then like a slightly closed fist. Now, in terms of posing, he's got all kind of the basic joints that a typical Hot Toys figure has. Might be a little trickier just because he's got a lot more puffiness in the middle. So if you're trying to get his hands real down by their sides, that may or may not be difficult. He's got his little suspenders. God, he wore a lot of layers. I guess this was the 80s, but still, you'd think he'd be roasting. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of clothing, and it was usually sunny outside, so he was probably sweating up a storm. But yeah, so you get some decent poses here. Just test his knees. And get some cool stuff out of that. I mean, it's not like you're necessarily going to want him jumping, but maybe you will. His arms, because of all the layers, look like they have a bit of a difficult time raising past this point. Like, I don't want to break it, but it also feels like that's kind of, yeah, that's sort of his limit. Whoops. Yeah, sorry Marty. So just keep that in mind. If you're trying to get anything crazy, like, you know, raising it up there, you'll probably have to get kind of creative. There you go. Kind of like that, but you notice he doesn't, it's not like you're going to get a hand that's like up like this or anything like that. They even went so far as to get little details on his pins, which is kind of cute. Oh, before I forget, I almost missed these. He comes with little sunglasses, reflective ones, which are kind of cool. And last but not least, it comes with an instruction sheet for some of the props. I noticed right afterwards that it said, do not put the glasses on anywhere but the top of his head. I don't know why you can't have him wear them, but they do not recommend it. You can put his Walkman inside one of the 2 pouches in his vest. And it shows some of the optimal hand positions or hand poses for certain props. Like there's a cool one where you can actually have him hold the Save the Clock Tower newsprint. And in addition, it lists, I guess the guitar is the exclusive, and the strap can be added to the bottom. And there you have it. So the nice thing about him is he poses really well. Like he's able to stand on his own power with a skateboard and various other things that he's holding. So I think he's a really nice, presentable figure to add to any collection you may already have with Back to Future stuff, or maybe this could be the start of your collection. I don't really know if his DeLorean is worth it. It is, again, over $600 just for a, you know, a scaled car, but you may be interested in it. It comes with, I think, lights and sounds, but still, for over $600, I'm not really impressed by the small amount of bells and whistles on it. In any case, I do recommend Marty McFly. He's pretty awesome, and Hot Toys did a great job with him. And that's about it. Well, thanks for watching.